thundering across the stars to save the universe from the monster minds. Jayce searches for his father to unite the magic root and lead his Lightning League to victory over the changing form of Sawboss. Wheeled warriors explode into battle. Lightning strikes.
There's a power that comes from deep inside of you. It's every day reaching toward the light. And you know there's a long way ahead of you. But when your wheels get you there, things will turn out right. Just keep on turning, don't stop rolling. The fire is on. We're warriors. The drums burning, our wheels moving. We're warriors. Come take a chance, keep on turning, don't stop rolling. The fire is on. We're warriors. The drums burning, our wheels moving. We're warriors. We're warriors.
Hello, welcome to a video feature on nerduniter.com. This time it is the Saturday morning review, and we're going to be talking about the hit cartoon, which you've just seen the intro for, Jayce and the Wheeled Warriors. But before we do that, I'll just introduce everyone. So over here we've got the wise man from the West Country, it's Ali Griffiths.
Hello.
And over here we've got the Geordie journalist,
Howdy.
Johnny Manning. I just gave you your moniker and then you chipped in. It was good. I liked it, it worked. And then I've got over here the tall man who tells tall tales. It must be Charlie MacArthur.
Hello.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't like his moniker. Anyway, let's talk about Jayce and the Wheeled Warriors. So just as we do, we know that the normal objective here is to guess what it was about. So I think for the sake of being organised, we'll go around the table and we can all try and hazard a guess. Obviously, I know, but we can hazard a guess as what was about. This one was a little easier, I felt. But Charlie, what did you think it was about?
I think he gave it away, didn't it? It's about this sort of weird family, and then there's the main guy with the ring, you know?
Yeah.
And he has to try and find his dad, sort of the other ring.
Yeah, that's the
And then
dude. That's
And then it
Jayce.
kind of went off to this brain thing, which then seemed to transform into a car that was also
Oh
a
yeah,
brain.
yeah. Sawboss is his name,
Sawboss. Yeah,
and he's a monster
And
mind.
then they were fighting each other, and then there was a whole other segment with all the extra characters, you know, in their cars fighting each other and digging the ground. And yeah, so I suspect it's just about their battle to reunite the family and kill that guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Ali, anything?
Yeah, I mean, like Tony said, it felt this was someone that I actually could follow, and I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, this makes a logical sense. But maybe logical sense is not the right word.
Just keep on turning, don't stop rolling. The fire is on.
But yeah, no, clearly about like whatever's going on with that. The family, people with great hair, they've got rings, they're fighting crime. I like the blend of, me and John were saying, but I really like the blend of like it's magic, it's space, it's robots, it's everything you want.
Yeah.
There's a vine with a saw blade in it. Like it doesn't matter.
There's a gun which flies from one car and just lands on another car because they haven't fitted enough guns.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty handy.
Okay, right. So yeah, like no one's got anything to add on that. I mean, you're pretty much there. I think Charlie kind of pretty much got it. It's quite self-explanatory. Basically, yeah. What happened was what happened in that is that you're almost there with the talking about them uniting the family, but it's actually about uniting the roots, like these things they wear around their necks, which is kind of like a little root in a kind of glass thing. In a locket, I guess. He's got like a big shiny. Well, I'll explain the ring in a minute. So, like, yeah, basically they have the root, and Aldrich, who's Jayce's father, has the other root, and if they unite them, they will get rid of the monster minds. Who Sawboss, the big brain guy you were talking about, turns into the guy. He's the leader, and they can all do that. They all turn into these vehicles. So yeah, and then they basically there's. You guys didn't. I don't know if you quite giving it enough like stick for being weird, because no one mentioned Oon, the little knight who was in his car. Yeah, Oon's just like a weird like sentient suit of armor for some reason. He's just there. I think like Gilliam, who's the wizard. I think he brings him to life in the first episode.
Yeah, Gilliam.
Yeah.
The wizard keeping score with magic.
Yeah, no.
Just keep on turning.
This just
Number one.
who's like everybody does that. Like if you were a wizard, you would be like, but
you just killed someone.
yeah,
and then with your car,
and then I'm
not
like,
the magic.
I'm like number one, like yeah,
Why
but
is he in a car?
it's a bit of flair because he's not that good a magician. Like in the
Oh,
first
right.
episode,
So he's
he
no
can bring
Gandalf.
back someone from the dead,
Yeah.
but he's not like he's not back from the dead. It was like just a suit of armor. He wasn't a person. Like
A
he was
spirit.
like, yeah, but he has like a barrier up at the beginning. But he kind of they use their cards, and he's like for some reason quite a good mechanic as well. I think. Like,
Oh,
he's
was
good
the
at-
mechanic? of
Yeah,
course.
but and then you didn't see Herc, which like Herc is like I can't remember his full name. I want to know if they've got a surname
I
for
think
him.
you'll find
'Cause he's
it's
amazing.
Far Cry 4.
Yeah. No, he is actually. He's the other half of like the co-op partnership, isn't he? But Herc is like it was Audric. I was right. Herc Storm Sailor. Yeah, like he's basically there's a big ship. Yeah.
I was on board.
What's the
Yeah.
ship called? I can't remember. Does it say in here?
Well, to be honest,
What it's
you've got
called.
Joyce's name
Suspend
to
belief.
begin with, because they
No.
spelled it Joyce on the intro.
I think it's called. They're called the Lightning League together. Like they kind of decide to be the Lightning
I
League.
thought they were Women Warriors.
Well, they are, but they also call themselves the Lightning League. Like they have many titles.
I thought
Like,
it was mechanic.
like the Queen has many titles. She's the
Yeah.
Queen. She's like the. Does she have more titles? I think she does.
She does.
Like,
Her Majesty
yeah,
the Queen.
yeah. There you go. Like I don't know why I looked at you. We go to our royal expert. Carrying on. They have this ship, and it like has all their cool cars on it. There's one really cool episode where their sort of main cars, the vehicles they always use, get damaged. They have to use the alternate vehicles, and that's cool. There were a lot of I really liked that show when I was a kid. I used to watch it. It actually used to be on. It used to be on Fox Kids. If anybody was like a Fox Kids watcher.
Hi, I'm Roy,
And I'm Lisa.
and this is Fox Kids.
Like if anybody had satellite TV or something, it became this thing called Jetix, and now it's Disney XD. People. Yeah, like it was on that late at night. It was that and another thing called Ulysses 31. But yeah, basically that was what it was about. I really liked it because I watched it with not my oldest brother, but my he was older than me, but he wasn't the oldest. And we got on when we were watching that. When most of the time when we were kids, as our brothers did, we hated each other. So when we started watching that, we kind of got on. Oh, the ring, yeah, the ring. Basically, Jayce has got a magic ring, and it was their get out clause, basically.
Only I had something to deflect his icy breath with. Ice-breathing dragon. I know!
Like I think Gilliam gives it to him at the beginning. He's like, "Here's a magic ring," and he used to say, "Ring of light, magic might," and then it used to like fix whatever the problem was. Basically.
His dad had one as well.
Oh well, then I think Aldrich had one as well. Like
And then they had the roots, and I don't know. It seems a bit disjointed.
To be honest, though, I'm enjoying the plot. I like that. I like the father-son.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that it hits the classic the tropes we've hit so far, which are like easily merchandisable toys.
Lots and lots of big.
you say that, but I never saw a single toy for this.
Standalone cartoon.
Yeah, there were toys. There were toys, but they were very
I've
rare.
been reading this while you guys have been talking,
Yeah.
and what actually happened is they made the toys first,
Mm.
and then this had quite a successful showing. There was 65 episodes.
Wow.
A film was written, but they canned it all because the toys weren't selling.
Yeah.
So it was never resolved, and I want to know what happened.
Did he
Much
find his
like
father?
One of those Joyce fans crying for their
No,
resolution.
not
Yeah.
Joyce. It's not Joyce. Because Jayce is a cool name. Joyce is like Joyce
My
can't
grandmother
What's
be.
that mean? No, it's grandmother.
Joyce can't leave the real words. I'm sorry. Joyce would want to vacuum something.
Oh,
Before.
come on.
Not that I know Johnny's vacuum, just based on Joyce. Joyce is a.
She'd be feeding the troops.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like, it'd be fine. You'd have your chip butties. And,
Well, I think I'd give it quite high praise actually.
Yeah. What do we rate that?
I like it. There's a twist in the end of the film
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. It was they were going to kill off.
I like the magic
They
and
were
the
going to kill
space.
off Audric.
Ooh.
Yeah, Audric would have been killed by Sawboss.
Yeah.
That does kind of happen in one episode. They go into like this dream world, like where all the things they want happen. Like Herc, because he's like Han Solo and he's like a gambler and stuff. He gets loads of money, but then he gets into loads of trouble because he has loads of money and he cheated. And like Gilliam like gets ultimate power as like a wizard. He gets like loads of power, but he starts hurting people. And Flora, the girl, she's actually like a plant girl who rides around on like a flying fish. Like it's this weird called like Brock. I think it's called. Anyway, I can't remember what happened to her. I think she like goes to a planet that's just all plants and stuff. But like she's really lonely because like plants can't really talk, or they can talk to her, but like it's like not the same. And she misses everyone. I think Oon gets to be like part of a big thing of knights, but he doesn't really like it. And like, but Jayce meets Audric. Like Jayce finally reunites with Audric, but then the monster minds show up and they sort of kill him in it, and he like freaks out. And, like,
it sounds weirdly profound for an episode of the show.
Dude, honestly, but this is what I'm saying. This is why this feature exists, because back then cartoons were better. They didn't talk down to kids. They were just like, here's a good story, let's run with it and see where we go.
Please buy all my toys.
Yeah, buy your toys. Buy the toys.
Pig, man. That's got some deep
Don't
stuff
you talk to me about Peppa Pig. That's some kind of like Picasso-ian nightmare. It's terrible. It's freaky as well. Peppa Pig. Hello! And it's like always looking at you from the side.
The only human character ever in a pig is the Queen. Everyone else is some sort of animal, apart from the Queen.
So we're all pigs.
So
we're all
weird animals, and our leader.
Yeah. Well, that's a strange note to end on. But you know, but yeah, it's interesting that it was cancelled because the toys weren't selling, much like our friend Young Justice, which we mentioned in another one of our video features, WWMD, when we were talking about DC and Marvel heroes. There'll be a link around somewhere you can click to get to that. It's fairly self-explanatory. But while you're trying to find that video, just before you go, I think, one, we should give you our rating of it, and then two, I will tell you to leave some feedback, but I'll do that in a second. So what's the rating?
I think I'm going to go... ridiculous as the plot seemed, I'm going to go higher. Let's escalate this. I think that was better than Mask. I think that looked
better than
intrigued. I'm suitably intrigued. A 7, maybe?
A 7? Okay. I've actually got all this show.
Yeah, I go for an 8, I think.
I'm going to go with an 8. I think it was before its time. I think it's Firefly. It was cut off in its prime.
It's Firefly. That's Joss Whedon. I know you watch this. Do what you did with Avengers, but for Jayce, bring that movie out, that cancelled movie. Get that out of retirement.
I want to go see that film.
Jason Will Warriors movie. So yeah, what do you think? Should there be a movie? Should there be more Jason the Wheeled Warriors?
Remake,
was it good? Is the whole Flora, Gilliam, Audrey, is it all too confusing? Is it all too weird? I don't know. Let us know on Twitter at NerdUniter. Or go to our Facebook page, which everyone together is Nerd Space United. Don't forget the space, because if they might get something else if Nerd United. Like I don't know, you might get
Nerd underscore. You can't put a space in.
Yeah, you can. Like, not on the website. It'd be like facebook.com/Nerd United, but nobody does that. People go on their profile and they search in the group. So yeah, you'll find it. You'll get there, or just leave us a comment at the bottom if that's all too complicated, which Charlie is making it seem.
Complicated.
But anyway. Do let us know. I'd love to hear from you, as always. And that's it for this episode of Saturday Morning Review. So thank you very much for watching. We've been Nerd Uniter.
Cheers.